So anyway, might as well get the recording started for this. Start game. I have no idea what the settings are. I think they're medium because this game is an absolute shit PC port. Then again, it doesn't matter. It mostly runs above 30 the vast majority of the time. Oh, and I've got everything on low. Because like I say, if I want to hit 60, then... Content stars bathroom. It is not. That is not the current title. I changed it. I did. Start game. We can delete me. Delete save data. Yes. Okay, get rid of it. New game. Begin a new adventure. I'm gonna flip a coin for male or female. Because I know someone would try and go against me. Yeah, it says Monster Hunter World, that is all. Done. Male is heads, female is tails.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words.
It is heads, male. Done.
Once you board this ship, there's no.
Because I know people would complain and go, why aren't you playing as a woman?
Because
it doesn't fucking matter.
Will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve,
like I say, most of
step
this is
away
going to be
now,
cutscenes.
and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Oh, look at that delicious frame rate. I'm going to play Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3. I've attempted to play Dark Souls 1 at one point. I've quit that for now. 2, I've never played. 3, I have beaten, but chances of me ever going back to it again is very low. You feel like the only person who wants me to play GTA? Probably, yeah. Because when The Witcher is on the table, everyone would want to play Witcher over GTA. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But Mario Party is an option. Well, if I'd have put Mario Party 4 on there, no one would have voted for that.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns?
Most people have already played seems
Don't know
to
about
death
you.
already. Yeah, what about Witcher?
Like
You don't think people have seen or
since I
played
left
that game
home
to
to
death
join the
already?
mission.
It's the same fucking boat.
So, nervous?
And considering they are two different games, one isn't better than the other.
That's happened.
And no, it's not Lip Sync Dark Shadow. They didn't, as far as I'm aware, change it from the Japanese
No way.
voice acting to the
wait.
English.
Hey,
So it's all
tell
in
us your name.
Japanese. Name Iondex Gundia. Oh yeah, Iondex Gundia, you want to I mean, you won't be able to do it anymore, but when you first fight Iondex Gundia, as soon as you take the sword out of him, wail away at him, because you will deal damage whilst he's getting up from his animation. Face, let's attempt to make this guy look like me. I mean, I don't really have a strong jaw, but whatever. That's that, confirm. Skin, I mean, that's about right. Hairstyle, what's the shittiest hair you've got? Bald, yes. Elvis, no thanks. I mean, that's about right. Eyebrows, don't care about eyebrows, I've never looked at them. Wait, when DS 3 is to be iframes, yep. You get to name them. Get to name what? My main character, yes. You know, don't use shield. Do not use shields. Do not use shields against bosses. Eyes, don't care. Nose, don't care. Mouth, really don't care. You're a necromancer. Oh yeah, you are almost screwed then. If you've never played a Dark Souls game, you are sort of screwing yourself using magic in Dark Souls 3. Because magic in Dark Souls 3 is pretty nerfed compared to any other Souls game. Magic is pretty shite. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not good either. It's not managed to actually look like that. I mean, that, yes. This, pff, no. All of this muscle mass and weight, nope. She's gonna help Witch get good rolling. Yeah. What boss are you in Dark Souls 3 now? Oh no, I've beaten the entire game. And this was like last year or something. Voice gone then. I mean, none of these matter. Whatever. Default armor, leather, chainmail, or no armor? Chainmail, please. Finish. I'm not finished. Enter your name. What do you want to name him then? If you guys want to name him, name him. Otherwise, it's just going to be Midget Warrior anyway. Sounds like gay sex. Yep, pretty much. Ooh, 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 oh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ee, ooh, oh, ah, ooh. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. You like having these games you create a character that best looks like you and you think you're a hot stuff because that's what the game says you are. Oh, I never normally do this. I never do this. Super monkey. Useless. I've got 2 names at the moment. If only Tom was here. I mean, of course, it would be Midget Warrior, but humans are the true monsters. Oh yeah. I really like the name Midget Warrior. I don't know why. I mean, if you guys want to name my cat, you can do. Or the Palico, sorry. And when I mean you can name it, I mean you can't, because I'm not going to allow you to. I'll talk to any. I'll talk about anything but Brexit. No. Green cat. Nope, I will not have a green bloody cat. Then again, wonder if that would actually be allowed. Damn it! No, I do have. Haha! Fuck you. I mean, I can still go back and rename it Fluffy Kittens the Great if you want, but otherwise I can just go with... Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I gotta go through all this bullshit again. Finish, close, midroll, okay, yes. Cat, finish, Palico's name. Actually, dog is better. Dog is way better. Come here, dog. Come on, boy.
So, how about a toast?
I look terrible. Hey, dog.
To the A-list and the commission.
My performance is top notch. Who? She's not even in this game, you know.
So, tell me,
because I can't adjust height, okay?
The Elder Dragons must
yeah, she's not even in this
world
game,
for
Dark
some
Shadow.
reason.
It's
After
the
running
woman
the
who
research
just
commission
walked in
for
through the
40
door
years,
you talked
Guild
to.
itching for an answer.
Her.
They say the 5th Fleet's got the
Don't
best
have
shot at
something else.
cracking
Well, yeah,
this
she's
case.
also not in the game.
And I
She's
agree.
not. You talk to her a couple of times and then she's just there. She
Investors
exists.
usually operate in teams of 2. Have
She
you
does.
sat down with your partner yet?
But yeah, she doesn't exist. Past the tutorial, when you have to talk to her. Past that, the quickest way to get jobs is to go to the job board.
Listen to that.
Granted, it is
Right
better
up
to go to
there.
the cafeteria all the
Waves are
time
picking
and
up.
get food.
That's gotta mean
So then
like
talking to
fall.
her is quicker. But
You're on the A list, right?
But also, because her lip sync is way out of whack, it
do.
makes her look like a twat.
I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
なんだと? I can't see what you do. Okay, that is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah, this should be fucking black. Jesus Christ. There you go, that should be better. But yeah, well done 1, 2, 3. Well done. I applaud you for this joke. This is a funny joke. You twat. Okay. You're like a bad kawaii desu na. And yeah, Shmo, I have beaten Bloodborne, I've 100%ed it. And this is the twat you have to fight at the end of the game. And when I mean fight, I mean very boringly move against.
Hello? Anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you!
Oh no.
Look what happened to the ship! We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way! We need to get out of here. I've got an idea. This way. Whoa. Watch yourself. Hurry. Oh, wow, wyverns. Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much pecking. Shoo! Shoo! Did... No. The ground's moving again. We're on. I knew it. Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing. Come on, let's go. Get a good running start, then jump.
You can climb on for 40 seconds. What for this game? Maybe. Nergigante. That's not actually Nergigante. I can't remember what the fuck that thing's called. Welcome to the new world. It doesn't actually have a name, but
The new world.
yeah, like I say, it's just the new world. With some diddy-diddy-doors. Yeah, I can't remember what the hell that thing's called. I know it's pointless and it turns up in the game like 2 or 3 times and it is just really shit because you just attack its weak spots and it doesn't do anything. You run around it mostly. The world of Error. GG, game over. Also, notice how he's clipping through the ground.
What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp.
What do I think about Birdie Watch Doctor Who? I don't know. Like I say, I dropped Doctor Who years ago.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This
It
is where our
seems
ship
like
was
Dragon's
supposed
Dogma
to
2.
dock.
Really?
For now,
I should
thought it
really
would be
play
best
Dragon's
to
Dogma
make a
sometime.
world base.
I know the game's extremely repetitive. So, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 1, which, yeah, like I say, it's extremely repetitive. Running from town to town, killing ogres over and over again, it's not fun. It's not.
Look, the Research Commission.
And the whole fast travel thing,
Come on, let's get going.
needing to be an item that you drop and fast travel to, and you only get like one of them, is really annoying. It is. Oh, I don't need to run, Schmo.
To get to
They're
HQ,
friendly.
we need to-
Oh, I forgot I can't go that way yet. I need to go all the way fucking around. People were saying you
These
should have said to her
Atlanteans
just before she
seem
died.
every bit as
And for
docile
you,
as
the
the
chase
ones
is
I
over.
fought.
Do 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 do. Now that is a cruel
Looks
joke.
like we need to go around. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
Oh no, it's a her.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
No, I haven't, Schmo.
Quietly. Quietly. Okay, coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Some called predators, yeah, I know, right? Put yellow paint on a crocodile. It's not a crocodile. They all have names, I just don't remember them. But I will say, I will admit, this game is pretty decent for what it is.
Nothing can stop us.
Because the thing is with this game, I don't recommend playing this co-op. No, I do want that. I don't recommend playing this game co-op. Because if you play it two-player, you're harming yourself more than helping.
What is this?
Because, unless they fixed this, but at least when the game came out, what happened is, yeah, what happened is if you played offline, everything had a particular health bar. So say for example, offline, single player, every boss has 100 health, for an example. Then if you go online, everything would then have 400 health. It doesn't go for how many players in your party it increases health. It's just offline one value, online another value. So like I say, if you play with 2 people, the game is technically twice as hard than playing with obviously 4 people. If you play with 3 people would be the sweet spot if you can't have 4. But I don't recommend playing this game if you've only got 1 friend to play with. Like I say, it's not fun because you're grinding bosses way more than you need to. Because like a boss that would normally say take you say 20 minutes to kill on your own would then say take an hour if you're playing 2-player co-op online. Like I say, then it becomes way longer than it needs to be. Whereas again, if you're playing 4-player online co-op, because everyone would be dealing technically a quarter damage per person, it would still take about 20 minutes. So, oh, I know what this is. This is a thing. We have friends who won't be watching now, would we? Well, true, but I'm just saying, if you played this game and you wanted to play it with a friend, I don't recommend playing it with one friend. Playing with 2 friends minimum. You have to have 3 people for online minimum.
Hey,
Have I played Matt the Butt Boy? No, I haven't.
You alright?
let's go.
Nice
Okay.
pecs, dude. I think he's a part of the 3rd battalion, or whatever the hell they're called, because I think we're the 4th. You can always just fill the blank spots with strangers playing with buddies. True, Dark Shadow, but I think a game like this, I feel like, because of the type of game, if like playing with Call of Duty, yeah, you can play with randos, whatever, but a game like this, because it takes time and dedication, playing with friends would obviously be better than with random people. Granted, you could make friends with these random people, but playing with friends would probably be better first and foremost. But yeah, obviously you can fill it with randos. But again, you get to the point, Dark Shadow, where you can fill it with randos. You could be playing this game for the first time ever. You don't know how it works, and then you play with someone who's max rank, got the best armor and weapons, and just one-shots all the bosses. Then at that point it becomes unfun, you're not learning anything.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
You know, so...
Had it rough, huh?
Like I say, because this game's been out for pretty much a year now, or 2 years on console.
You scared us. We were
Well, no,
talking-
actually a year on console, almost a year on PC.
Well, then ends well.
It's sort of...
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
I don't recommend playing online. Unless you know the people, but I don't recommend playing online. You didn't get stabbed? Nice, Tom. The game should be difficult to play. Oh, this game isn't difficult. It's grindy. It's extremely grindy. And not fun. But I do like it because it's a very progressive grind. And you feel like you're always doing something. Like Watch Dogs, when I was playing that earlier. Getting the collectibles and doing the side quests is a grind and it's not fun. And if I wasn't streaming and stuff, for me I could do it easy because I would just shut myself off playing music and I'd do it. But with a game like this, because you sort of have progression, getting better armors, changing armors for particular bosses, changing weapons for particular bosses, having to go to farm to get those weapons that have strengths and weaknesses for those bosses, like I say, it makes the game progressive and it feels like you're doing stuff. Whereas, like I say, Watch Dogs is just filled with crap, mostly. But that's the thing though, Tom, this game has an end to it. Whereas, like I say, 7 Days to Die sort of doesn't. It just sort of progressively goes on until you die. So, you know, and I'm not reading this. None of this matters. Sky 1 DLC comes out real soon. I know The Witcher 3 DLC just came out. I know The Witcher 3 stuff just came out.
They carry most of the basic necessities.
But then pretty much all of the extra side content that they've added to this game besides new monsters is mostly just cosmetic stuff like Devil May Cry. All you get is Dante's outfit and Rebellion, I believe, which, don't get me wrong, I want Dante's outfit. It's just that the problem is, because it doesn't really have any buffs or debuffs compared to the base armors in the game, there's really no point getting them. Yeah, nice, but
The Commission's Fifth Fleet, right?
like I say, for a first playthrough, they're pointless, they're worthless, they're not helpful at all.
That was a long time.
Now for your Palico, on the other hand, very worth it,
Born and
but
bred right here.
yeah,
Never even been to the old world.
it's a snowy region. Oh yes, Skyborn, I forgot about that. I forgot they was adding in the snowy region. I'll definitely look into that. I wish they could update this game with a shit ton of new content, you know, like an MMO. Instead of just like one monster every few months.
You want to check it out?
You know, I wish they updated and added more stuff into this game progressively.
Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Again, like with
The canteen? Oh, I am so there.
fuck, what is it? Elder Scrolls Online. I do want to go back and play that. Besides with Elder Scrolls Online, they have now 3 expansions and a whole shit of other stuff they've added over the course of the years it's been out, which is nice. But this, like I say, they've mostly just added in cosmetic items and monsters, and not a lot of monsters. So
This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there.
oh look, it's Dog. Great Monster to the expansion level Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, like I say, I wish that this game had more content more often, because then I would play it, or at least more larger, better content, rather than just a monster here or there.
Knew you'd pull through.
Because that means for someone like me, once I've beaten this game, I could come back to it every so often just to get new weapons and armor and farm.
Right. We're calling for a council.
And then obviously whenever they add in new monsters, I would just come back in, kill the monster, and then just drop the game.
Now that you are all here,
So
let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally
that's it,
arrived
5th
at
Fleet, and I'm
Astera.
part of the 5th
Give
Fleet.
them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now,
Oh, and also
now
Dark Shadow, she's French, so she's all yours.
the latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora
That's it, Zora
Magdaros.
Magdaros.
A huge
Geralt coming
monster
into
with a
Monster is
mountain
pretty
of
funny.
fire upon its back.
I don't even know how.
Research Commission's
Also, is the
promise to
Geralt thing a
celebrate
timed
Sanctify the Elder
DLC,
Dragons
or is that
migrating.
forever in this game, Dark Shadow?
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Actually, you don't, as far as I'm aware. Then again, I never actually beat this game. I beat this game's main story up until the point where you defeat Zora Magdaros. And I'm using this a lot because it's a lot of bollocks. But I did the main story, and then I, like an idiot, I assumed there wasn't more content. But lo and behold, there was a shit ton of content after you beat the main game.
Everyone else,
So I will be doing it this time around.
make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking.
Have I played this for? Oh yeah, I played this when it came out last year because my dad really wanted to play it, but he doesn't really play video games, so I said I'll give it a go and I'll play it.
Stick with me
And I really enjoyed it.
The Fifth's
I did.
battle promises a change.
Like I enjoyed it a lot at first.
Your job to
Then a
fulfill
point
that
hit me where I looked at all the farming and stuff and I went ugh. But then as I was progressively playing the game, the farming isn't as bad as it first looks. Like yes, if you want to get one of everything, it is bad. But if you want to master one weapon and only get the required stuff for that weapon, then farming is not bad. French, but you school major in Spanish. Curse you, school. Yeah, I learned French, but I don't remember any French. I don't. I don't play video games. He used to, but not anymore. Also, I'm going to take my bloody longsword from the box. I'm not going to use anything else. I'm not. It's the thing I used last year and I put in for like 30 to 40 hours.
Place some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits.
Yes, I know. I said I want the katana.
Want to get going?
Player-played game is boring. Oh no, not for me. I can go back to a lot of games that I've played.
Handlers sort through the research commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Right on time. Oh yeah,
Yes, I know.
what are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Oh yeah, Jaguars. That's it. You could be watching a stream a bit right now, but since you're watching me, it's times like this you question your life decisions. Because you'd sooner watch someone play a video game to a high standard rather than just go, look at me, my boobs are amazing. So, you know. Like, I should be able to have time today to kill the Great Jaguars, which is the first boss in this game.
This is our first
When I first played this game, it took me about half an hour to kill it. I think I can kill it in 10 minutes now, or 15 minutes.
Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right?
Because I know how it attacks, when it attacks, what attacks it can do, and where its weak points are. Obviously, killing it from 30 minutes my first time to 10 minutes now is a massive difference. What if it's a game you care about? Then yes. Well, I mean, true, but for me, it's all about. Well, for me, it's never about the game. It's about the streamer. It's always about the game helps. The game always helps. Like if people were here and everyone was saying, "Oh, this game's shit. I don't want to watch you play this," then bloody well don't. You know. I mean, I probably won't stream it anymore after today, but you know, I would definitely play in my own time. Like I say, the game always helps, but if I don't like the streamer's personality or who they are, like say for example, if you watch a spooky game and if they're jumping out, shitting themselves, running around the house, pooping, peeing, that kind of thing, then I'm out of there within half a second. Like I don't need you to be good at video games. I just want to, you know, I just want you to be you. I don't mind the odd, ooh, kind of thing, but you know, I want to take that dank herb. Darksiders. Oh, I could play Darksiders. You say a better game than this Darksiders. I mean, you've got my attention. Oh, and yeah, I forgot. Herb, it turns into potion immediately, and then honey turns into mega potion. But yeah, Darksiders 1 and 2. I fucking love Darksiders 1 and 2.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Oh, blah, how do I? How do I dodge again? I love Darksiders.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them.
Wrong button. Why Monster Hunter? Because I couldn't play Star Wars Battlefront, and because I had about half an hour, I thought I'd play this.
Over here.
Yeah, no, they're called Jaguars, not crocodiles, because they're more lizards, if anything. First things first, I need you. I need you. Because I need iron ore. I also need bones. Oh, ancient bone, nice. They're very common, but I need them. Also, this is the best thing.
Oops.
No, I'm an idiot. Could you please attack? Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Whatever you can. The long sword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting. Gather your spirit to increase its power.
Again, stop doing that, schmo. Fucking hell. It's not fun.
Let's head home and report back to the old man.
Just putting up an entire copy-paste paragraph. Oh, you don't need to need to read it anyway. I assume it's his follow list. That was oh never mind, I don't want to do that. Okie doke, Ammo. Well, it was nice seeing you. I mean, I probably won't be on too much longer anyway. But I'll probably see you again tomorrow. So have a good evening. Where are we go? Visitor comes over and you can't be asked talking. Well, you know. Jaguar scale. I don't really need Mandragora.
Good to see you.
You're tired of shit? I mean, that's about right. Ah, Castodon.
And listen up.
I don't want to play
Alright,
online.
Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Now that's hunting.
Yay, story. Oh, and this is where you can buy some pretty decent stuff. Not great stuff now, but decent nonetheless.
Yes? I'll be here.
Take care of the quest, fungal flexing in the ancient forest. Oh, yes. That reminds me. Yeah, 20 gourmet shroom caps. That means I need to farm shroom caps. It is the one of the main side things you want to do in this game is his quests. Because you get better meals out of it. So obviously just before you start a mission, you can get better stamina, better attack, defense, and all that kind of stuff if you do his quests. And they last longer and that kind of stuff. So he's the guy to talk to.
My, my, my.
There you are, Primer.
I know how to bloody make stuff. You thinking about buying this game in the Steam sale next month? Oh, you should. Because I need water and electricity. And obviously if I can also get fire, which I don't think I can. But I also don't think I can get water and electricity. Because water, I'm pretty certain I need the sack of a monster later, and electricity I need to fight another boss later. So those two are boss. Actually, to get elements, you need to beat bosses to get their respective elements from them to be able to infuse them. And then you also want to get specific armors and stuff, because some of them give you skills that are extremely useful. Do you remember the Lao Shan Lung? Nope. Here's a chance of a corpse being left behind. No. I look pretty damn sexy. Yeah, but the thing is though, Shmo, they have to put in tutorials for people who may have never played their games before.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too.
There's a massive dragon in Monster Hunter 2,
lists
protect
the
the
same
fortress.
quests that
I really do not know, Daniel. I have never played a Monster Hunter game besides this. So, no. I would like to play the others. The only problem is, because I'm playing World, inevitably they're going to add in all the monsters from all the games. So playing the old games would be sort of pointless. And especially since this game doesn't have load times for the maps, it makes this game so much better than the old ones. What's the event? Oh, I have to be online to play events. Assassin's and Demon Souls have more monsters. No, because Assassin's Creed has no monsters, and Demon Souls,
Our job is to
technically,
kill a certain number of
some of them aren't
monsters.
monsters.
Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Oh, that's app turn off. Never mind. Wrong thing. Let me do certain stuff. Well, they weren't real.
There we are. Those, my friend, I catch them. Let's see you take him out on your own. Be careful.
Come on. Yeah, but they're not real. They don't exist. Fucking hell, why would you roll that way?
Not bad.
No, I know you find them in Odyssey, but they don't exist.
All right, let's look for another group. Be careful. The Castodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them. Be careful.
You prick. You prick.
Good work.
No.
That just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something. Over here.
Yeah, I know.
Here. Look at those Kestodon. Something's up over there.
Come on, I'll get fucked.
Now, now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming.
No, I don't want the bloody
Take
fishing
down
rod.
that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Wanna get going?
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low. It's smarter to focus on healing.
Don't attempt to engage a monster when your weapon is lost in sharpness. Your attacks will be weak and easily deflected. If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters.
Chan subs on
In order for the
mine.
scout
Oh
flies
no,
to better
no.
track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus kit.
How the fuck did you miss? Yeah, fuck, bitch.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
The monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
Wrong one.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a
Monster
guide.
has
They'll
been
lead
made
you
for
right
co-op.
to
Well,
it.
yeah, but because in this Monster Hunter playing 2-player co-op, it really wasn't built for that. It wasn't. Which is pretty stupid. Does the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer? Nope, because I don't watch trailers. I don't. Spoilers, schmo. Don't you think it would have been best to have kept that to yourself? Because some people might not have seen Endgame. That's a pretty big spoiler. I mean, oh fuck! I forgot I can't pause.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Nope, see it. No,
Dodge
bollocks.
their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on. Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
Capcom launching progression of the main story and co-op is pretty annoying. Well, true. I mean, even as the first Monster was made for the purpose of playing co-op PS2 online. Oh, really? I just want that bloody tail. Give me that sodding tail. That's all I want. Oh wow, I missed.
Okay.
Yep.
Step back and report to the old man.
Usually time Capcom was pushing all my really back in its infancy for consoles. I don't know what you mean, Resident Evil Dead Aim. I'm sure there's another day that it's on Outbreak being dead. Oh yeah, no, that's it. Outbreak, sorry. Not Dead Aim.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe.
Isn't this a
check it out.
Pookie Pookie, if I remember correctly? I'm pretty certain it's Pookie Pookie, and Pookie Pookie can suck a dick. I hate Pookie Pookie.
Hey.
Yeah, Pookie Pookie. It is Pookie Pookie. Pookie Pookie? You spelled it right the first time. It's P-U-K-I, P-U-K-I. Oh no, it's P-U-K-E-I, sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
you were
Pookie
right.
Pookie.
There's our mark.
When you fight this guy, you want to go for his neck to damage his poison sac. And then he can't poison you for a little while. Plus, you can get the poison sac from him to make a poison weapon.
What in the heck is that?
There's always the one that grabs
Never
rocks.
seen
Oh
anything
no.
like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
Yeah, 10 minutes. Oh yeah, Great Dragon's Claw, because I broke its arm. And because I broke its head, I get its mane. They're the things that you need to do. And like I say with Pookie Pookie, you need, well, you don't need to, but it's the best thing to do when you fight him the first time, to break his neck. Or his poison sac. So you can get his poison sac as a reward, so you can make a poison weapon. Poison isn't a element in this game, so monsters aren't really weak to it. All monsters are weak to poison because it does damage over time, and some of them obviously aren't. But it's not like fire. Like if you fight against Pookie, no, not Pookie Pookie. There's a boss later who is purely electric. So if you use water, you deal so much more damage and more crits. Whereas, like say, poison, it just builds up damage over time. So it's not overly useful. But like say, some monsters are specifically sort of weaker to poison. So obviously they take slightly more damage over time, and you do slightly less damage with your blade, but you make that up with obviously damage over time.
Want to get going?
You do.
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
Oh, it's Puke Puke
Wonder
when
where
I say
the
Puke
resource
Puke.
center is.
I know where the provisions manager is, he's over there. But I don't care because I'm off for today. Monsters found would have found this game easy, just knowing the monster weaknesses by heart. Well, yeah, and like I say, that's the sort of same thing with me. I sort of know some monsters here and there, especially the early ones, because they were the hardest, because it's the beginning of the game. You don't really have much in the ways of defense and strength and stuff, whereas later, because you can farm earlier monsters much quicker to get the weaknesses for later monsters, it makes it much easier. But because I sort of know some of the weaknesses and what to go for on certain monsters straight away, Again, like I said, the electric monster that you fight later on, if you attack its tail first and foremost and break it, then it can't use its like tail whip ability, which slams and deals electric damage and stuns you, I believe. So the quicker you disable his tail, the more damage you can output quicker, so then by the time his tail regenerates to a point, he by that point it should be too weak. But anyway, like I say, I'm off. Quit the game, save my progress, yes please. And also I've only played this game last year and I don't remember much else of it. But anywho, I'll do that, thank you. Like I say, anywho, I'll be off. So as always, thank you for watching, I appreciate it. I'm thinking of, on the weekends, maybe, I don't know what yet, I might flip between them. But on the weekends, probably not tomorrow, because like I said, I want to play Watch Dogs. I want to beat that. So this weekend I might just play single player stuff and whatever. But this weekend, well, next weekend and every subsequent weekend after that, I might just put days down for like Monster Hunter and Elder Scrolls Online. So I will probably play Monster Hunter every Saturday, and then every Sunday I'll probably play Elder Scrolls Online. Short games for weekends. Oh no, like I say, I'll probably play them for long term. Yes, Monster Hunter won't take long to beat. At that rate, like 6-hour days, it should take me. I mean, then again, it should take me about 5 weeks, which is a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, because I'm only playing it once a week, I'm not going to get as bored grinding and getting things I need to beat certain monsters. But even then, it should take me longer, because I will do the end game content as well, because I didn't do that last time. That's probably my plan with that. Like I say, tomorrow will be Watch Dogs, Sunday will be the Neo beta, and then whatever game wins the vote, I will start that Sunday as well. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for coming along, appreciate it as always. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good evening. I'll obviously talk to you in a moment, but yeah, toodles.